Wonderland. It's been a long time, so thank you everybody for coming in. I'm going to give you a look around the park. We're already in. We've already been in here for a little while already. You can hear the roller coasters are running. The whole park is working at about a 25% capacity right now, so the wait times on the rides are not bad, and this and that. So I'm going to give you a look around. We'll see how far we can get. It's a little bit warm out today, so I don't know if we'll survive the heat. But we'll hang on as long as we can. If we lose the stream, we lose it, just so you know, and don't wait. But let's take a look around. So we're gonna go walking for a while. I'm actually here with Kristen and Kira and Jeremy, but Kira and Jeremy are on a ride right now. They're on the Wild Nightmares, which is this green ride that you can see here. You stand up and it spins, and it's going to go up in the air. So what I'll do in the effort of not wasting time on the video is I'll just keep walking around, and when we catch action on the rides, I'll show you what's happening, but I don't want to sit and wait too much for that. That's Leviathan, which is like a monster roller coaster, and they're just getting up and getting ready to head over the big hill. And in the area where I am right now is the Drop Tower. It used to be called Drop Zone. They've changed the name, Drop Tower Scream Zone. When we look around, we see about, if I was to guess, 65% of the people are wearing masks outdoors, but the rest are not. I have a mask with me. If somebody who works in the park tells me to put it on, I'll put it on with no problem, but I'm not wearing it right now. I'm just by myself, of course. So actually I'm walking around skipping stuff here. This is the Vikings Rage. So this is like, you know, I call it the pirate ship ride, and it's one of these like boat types that kind of goes back and forth. They've already been on it. I only went on one ride. I find myself not actually motivated to hit a lot of rides. And you see all these games around here as well. I'm sure it won't be long before we see people walking through the park with huge stuffed animals on their backs and things like that. Nice copyright music that's gonna get the stream shut down. Hopefully not. That usually doesn't happen. We should be okay. Could end up that the video will be blocked in areas though. Something for these theme parks to think about when they've got their playlists. People are making videos and things. Spinovator. They change the names of these sometimes. I worked here when I was quite young, when I was, I don't know, 18, 19, 20, whatever it was. And I don't remember half the names of the rides. So thank you everybody for coming in. Give me a quick second here to do some introductions. Michael Kaufman, thank you so much for coming in. First in the door, my love, Kristen Walton, of course, is in the chat. Do It All Ceiling, Jeff Lepard, big ups to you. Scratch and PPA. And Leon Legendary Productions might be back in the house. I see Don Arnold here, thanks for coming in. This is a area where what they do is a show. I think it just happens at night, where they're going to, you know, it's all pirates and all kinds of stuff, which is really cool. They put a lot of work into that. Riptide, I'm sure you know this ride. It flips around, and I can't remember if there's water in there or not. This is the one where it goes upside down and you hear everybody's change fall out of their pockets. In the Lap of Nature, thanks for coming in. Forgive me if I miss anybody. Thrill Seeks, we're here, buddy. We did it. We made it to Wonderland. I started to wonder if it was going to happen. So there they are with that ride I just walked away from. Kristen, or Kira and Jeremy are probably on it right now, if you can see it spinning off in the distance there. Derek's Journey, good to see you here. Sam Slog's Trains and More. Just modded you. We'll keep walking. Spotless Calm, thanks for being here. When we come into Canada's Wonderland, we come through this area usually first. So you walk in the front gates, it's pretty much the first thing on the right is the area we're in. This is a fairly large theme park. A little bit limited. I think the park must be about 40 years old, something like that. And they bought the land they had at the time, and I don't know how much they've got that they can work with. They do shows in this theater, but I think those are closed. You see that sign off in the distance? That happens to be closed right now. Now, a few things are closed, but most of the stuff is open. A few shops and things might be closed and this and that. We're just winging it. I got no plan for where we're walking or what we're doing right now, but we've already been here for about an hour. A little bit longer than that, maybe. D-May, good to see you in the house. Nate Vlog, thank you for coming in. If everybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'd love some of those. I haven't streamed in a while. Britannia's World, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Disney Springs, eh? I'm sure a lot of the park stuff looks similar between different theme parks. So, they got nice gardens through here and everything like that. I've always loved Wonderland. When I worked here, it's a great job, in my opinion, for, let's say, a young adult or a student. There's lots of jobs that you can do here in the park. I happened to work on rides, which was cool. There's a funnel cakes. We'll be there at some point. Some of the franchises made their way in here. Dairy Queen is right there. In the winter, if I'm right, they freeze this and you can skate on it. They didn't do that when I was much younger, but they have done that over the last many years. So we're gonna walk over towards the famous mountain. You can see there's lots of tasty treats for everybody to enjoy around here. Beaver Tails, I'm surprised that's not open. We've seen that, they have that in Niagara Falls. You've seen me show that on a couple of different live streams. Let's see how much a hot dog is. Foot-long hot dog is $12.29. Sausage, $12.99. Nachos and cheese, $6.99. That's all Canadian, of course, right? And bottled water, 2 for $8.50. So you expect that. I didn't know that Manchu Wok was in here. That's another franchise along with the famous Tim Hortons. And there it is, the famous Canada's Wonderland mountain. Can't remember the name of the other ride back there, that large tower. And you can vaguely see the bungee cord slingshot there. Kristen is right this second waiting for Kira and Jeremy. They might be off of that ride now. You saw them, they were probably on that run. The wait times are not bad, but you still have to wait for a little bit with each of these rides. The cool thing is that they've got the Canada's Wonderland app, so you can go in there and it will tell you the ride times. So like for instance, I think Leviathan was like 2 hours. So they were gonna go and then decided to wait it out and see if it gets any better. It's nice to see some classics too. So we've got games all over the place here, but here's bumper cars, right? Seasonally, yeah, not in the winter. They do, I forget what winter's called, if it's Winterfest or something, where they open certain things, I guess. Well, it's super expensive, yeah. But we expect that. Spotless Com would love to do a video of that waterfall for sure. Eventually they'll get to Yukon Striker. I'll show you if I can make it there. I'm sure I will. Forgive me for anything I'm missing in the chat. You guys know I'm terrible at it, and forgive my nonchalant attitude towards that. One of these days I'll get a little bit better. For cars for a second, because they're just starting. Masks are mandatory on the rides, of course. Oh yeah, they got the extra passes. You can buy the fast lane, it's called, so that you can pay a little bit extra and you get to go a little bit ahead of everybody. Things that they used to not have here are eat all day pass or drink all day pass and things like that. Thunder Run, I forgot about this one. This one goes through the mountain, if you could believe it. I forget this coaster. I haven't been on it for a while. Here's the lineups and the queues and everything. People not exactly social distancing as much as you might think they would, but I don't know how much of a shock that is. And then of course, Thrill Seeks knows theme parks are not just roller coasters. There's lots of other stuff. You can see right over there that spinny, I don't know, it spins everywhere. I don't even know what you would call that type of ride. I'll get over there in a second. I feel like these swings are gonna start moving in a second. Oh, I will be having a monster. I can't wait until we find the vending machines. They're they're around the corner here, I think, from the mountain. I want to know how much a monster is. The last time we were here, I think it was $7. Two Pineapples picked some corn dogs. Two Pineapples just posted a picture showing that in Hawaii, where they were, a hamburger combo, I'm not sure what restaurant it was, I just saw the post fly by pretty quickly, was $18.99 if I remember right. American. My goodness, man, when you're breaking a 20 for one person's meal, that's saying something about the state of affairs in the world right now. Check this out. Like I said, most of the stuff is operating. So many rides here. I don't know which way I'm gonna go. I want to see if I can find these vending machines, if I remember where they are, and we'll go walking around another area. You see some of this stuff is closed, but they really only need 25% of the food open. There's only 25% of the people here, right? The Fly is a much more tame coaster, but I know people really enjoy this. This is the kind of thing we see at the CNE as well. They got one of these, the Canadian National Exhibition. That's been closed for a couple of years. My understanding is it may not be happening this year either. So maybe next year. And then I forget what we call this one that's doing a scissor over there. I'll show you this roller coaster for a second, then we'll get over to that other thing. This one's not really whipping people into a frenzy, but still fun either way, right? Especially if you're a roller coaster enthusiast. Let's see what we're doing now. I forget this, we'll find the name of this in a second. The other thing they do now, you see that sticker that says Fun Picks? You can pay an amount and have all your pictures from all the rides tied to your season pass. You just automatically get them all, which is kind of cool. Oh, these guys must be having a good time. Who doesn't like being upside down? One thing you'll notice too, so I'm not sure about the age of the park, but again, I think it's been about 40 years. So they, when they designed it, they must have known and planned for the trees, which are much more mature now, obviously, than they would have been. So a little tougher to film than I would have imagined, blocking views and stuff, but we'll still get a lot of good stuff. These guys are enjoying the fly. Oh, cute goth girl gamer, thank you so much for your membership. I really do appreciate that. It's good to see you in here. Have Cheetah will view. I just did a very considerate and thoughtful interview, or the better way to put it is Have Cheetah will view did a thoughtful and considerate job of interviewing me not too long ago. You can check that out on his channel. Most of the people here in the chat today have YouTube channels, so hopefully everybody will check each other out if you'd like to. Emotion, sorry I didn't welcome you. I did see you come in early. Thank you for coming in. Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter. You'll find a lot of original music on his channel. Let's see what else we can. I was hoping that scissor thing was gonna go. I'll turn back and look at it in a second if it does. Oh, here's vending machines. This is what I was looking for. There's Monster. Check it out. Oh, I was wrong. $5.75. Now, of course, I had a Monster for breakfast, and I don't often have two, but today is a double Monster day, bro. This, I believe, yes, this is one of my favorite roller coasters in the park. So I really like the Dragon Flyer. It's just a basic roller coaster. And this, the Vortex, you hang. You're actually in kind of a carriage type get up, but you can see the rails are on top. I skipped an entire area. I wonder if I should go back and look at it. We'll see. We'll just keep walking for now. Oh, Sam's watched train some more. Thank you. I will put that towards a hot dog at some point. We'll be eating right after I live stream. I was yawning right before I started, and that's just from being hungry, I'm sure. You're either hungry or tired. These guys are enjoying their climb up the hill. There's actually two hills here too. This roller coaster, the Vortex that I love so much, has two areas. So you go through a lot of, rails and this and that. Then it stops, brings you to a small hill again, and then you keep going. It's interesting. Lumberjack, I haven't seen this. This is our scissor that I was talking about a second ago, and it's just about to go. See if I can get a view here. See what I mean about the trees? The trees are quite mature now. And oh goodness. Oh, fully upside down for seconds at a time. That's great. Heaven Sent, thanks for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. Monster prices, yes. But that's Canadian, of course, right? So we pay in any gas station or anywhere else $4 for a Monster or a Red Bull. So $5.75, $6 is really not that far of a stretch. It's different than a hot dog, where I don't even know what a hot dog costs anywhere, but to think about 13 bucks, or close to it, 12 anyway, something else. Oh, look at that, right upside down. I bet you hear a lot of change fall on this ride too. You see the fly off in the distance there. There is a lot to see here. Oh, this behemoth. Oh, is it? No, sorry, is that Yukon Striker with the 90-degree drop? My goodness. And then there's some other swings. Look at how high that is. So here's a question. Would you go on that? It's pretty tame. Slow, feels safe. But my goodness, that height. I am not a height kind of guy. I'm on the TV. Thrill Seeks loves theme parks, so that's not a surprise. Look at this. Oh, Timberwolf Falls. This is a new version, I guess, of what used to be the Zumba Flume, where I worked when I had worked here. What they do is, when you work on a crew and you work in rides, as I did, you're on a crew that works a certain number of rides, like let's say 4 different rides. I wonder if, I don't want to waste anybody's time walking the wrong way here. And then what I did when I worked here is I asked if I could be like the extra. So when another crew would call and say they were short, if we could afford to lose a person for the day, I'd go. So I got to work every ride in the park. And that was really, really cool. It keeps it not boring. And you guys know I love to work, so I would be doing like double shifts almost every single day. I love this place. Flying canoes, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen a lot of this stuff. So I'm not going to go into the kids zone, which is right there. We'll get back to bigger stuff, but you can see they've got Kidsville, they call it over there. Let me just show you this pass that they got here. So free refills on everything, right? 33 bucks or $15.99 for the day. It's all right.
You want some fries?
Thanks for everybody hanging out. What is this ride called? Whitewater Canyon. Is that right? Wonder how far I can get in here. Oh, this is fairly calm. This is cool. Oh, yeah, look at this. I forgot about this. Interesting. If I ever won on this, it was probably only once, because I barely remember. You're on YouTube!
What's your channel?
Kevin K. You'll find me. It's live right now. They're enjoying it. Okay, we're gonna turn back because, like I said, I don't want to waste time walking in places I don't really know what's gonna happen over there. I'm hoping this ride's gonna start going any second now. They're doing, you see the guys have to go around and check for safety, check that everybody's restraints are covered and stuff like that. They are militant in this park about that stuff, which is cool because you can feel safe. I was having an offline conversation with 2 pineapples the other day, and I was talking about this whole story, you know, the fact I'd be coming here, the fact that I worked here so long ago, and they, well, I got written up a few times. They are no joke. They don't let anything slide here. I'm sure things haven't changed. Mama Glow Up, good to see you. Tiffany wears t-shirts. Is it made with maple syrup? I'm sure there are some that are, I'll bet you. Winners Happen is in the house. I'm just hoping this thing's gonna go. I said I wasn't gonna waste time waiting for rides, but it's like, it's gotta be any second now. Here's the operator. Let's see what this does. Yukon Strikers right behind me. Interesting. I hadn't seen that one before. I don't know if that's a brand new ride or something that was renamed or anything. Now here you see the Yukon Strikers rails. I thought it was Behemoth for a second because it's somewhat orange. This one's actually brown. If I remember right, Behemoth is an orange track, Leviathan is bright blue. This one you know because of that 90-degree drop. There they go up the thing. Oh, let's see if I can catch this. So imagine catching that 90-degree drop. I'm gonna try to catch it for you. There, just in time, pardon me. I didn't go on this the last time we were here. I'm not going on it. Oh, look at how they hang, my goodness. Straight down. Who wants to be on the front of that? I'm live on YouTube. You want to say hi? Hi. I'll get a better look at this as we walk around. I'll see where I can get some more of the track and everything. It's interesting how they've set that one up, eh? Was that 8 people across? So, is this Splashworks? Let me just have a look. Oh, yeah, Lazy River part of Splashworks. The water park is still closed, but might open next week. There you go, July 12th. We'll try to get back here at some point. Let's just see what these guys are gonna do when they head down that 90-degree drop. Wow. I'll just give you another look at this. So be far more interesting when it's open, of course. There goes, that's Behemoth over there. So a little more yellow than I thought when I said an orange track. Can you see it off in the distance there? And they're just about to go over the main hill. It's interesting to see this now before things start to open up a little bit more, and they're kind of pushing it for us that it will open next week, a little bit ahead of schedule to what we're calling stage 3. We will be able to have gatherings indoors up to 25 people, I believe, and eat indoors with social distancing in place. Get a better shot of this too. It's all for the content, right? Wow. I gotta admit, it does look fun. A little bit too much fun for me. This is cool. Yeah, Canada's Wonderland is apparently Canada's biggest theme park, so I'm not going to act like I know everything about it, but I was reading a little bit the other day knowing we'd be coming here. And if I understood right, it said that Canada's Wonderland might be tied second or third place in the world for number of roller coasters at 17. So you see them. You can't walk around anywhere without seeing like 2 or 3 roller coasters at a time. There goes Behemoth in the back of Great Canadian Mindbuster. Now there's another roller coaster that I don't like. I don't like the wooden ones. We'll do a challenge. When I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'll go on a roller coaster I don't like. Not very entertaining, eh? Lots of people have better ideas than that, but that's about what it would take to get me on these things these days. I used to go on all of them though. When I worked here, the Behemoth, Leviathan, and Yukon Striker were not here yet. But other than that, I've probably been on every ride before they came around. Just looking for what we can see that I'm not going to take us down a too boring path. They used to have a standing roller coaster. I can't remember for the life of me what the name of that thing was. My son told me today. I forget already. That was one of my favorite ones, but that's gone. They got 2 hanging roller coasters now. That Vortex that I talked about, one called Top Gun, which I guess was done when, I don't know if it was done when Paramount was here. They owned the park for a little while. A lot of the larger rides have shops connected to them, so you can buy, you know, specific merchandise and things like that. We're just at a dead end here. That's people just getting off the ride. There's Top Gun right there, the gray track that you see in front of me. When the park's in full swing and you know, the weather's great and all that, it's probably tough to do the whole park in one day. So I'm sure lots of people make a weekend out of it. I guess this is not running today. Sledgehammer it's called. Get a better view of this. Cyclone? Wow. Oh gosh, there we go. Up, almost upside down again. More games around here, more vending machines like I was talking about. I wonder if we can see the, that's Yukon Striker in the background again with those swings. I don't see any cars moving right now, so just keep going. They got a lot of classic stuff here too, right? Like the carousel. Used to work that a lot. Kingswood Music Theatre, home of the ever so famous $5 concert series. Some of the radio stations have their parties here, you know, their yearly concert, and Lots and lots and lots of concerts here. I'm trying to remember who I saw here. I think I saw David Lee Roth. I don't know if it makes sense that I would have seen Metallica here. I don't know, maybe they were too big at the time to be playing this place. Time Warp. I don't remember this roller coaster either. Looks like another hanging one. I love hanging roller coasters. Why don't I know about this? House of X is in the house. That is, it's me, Wanston, yes, honey, and yo, it's your boy Leo. Thank you guys for coming in. See, the trees, like I said, are doing a number on trying to catch any action. I don't think it's running right this second, but it likely will. There's no way I didn't go on this at some point. Wonder how long it's going to take them to get rolling. Lots of photo opportunities here. Good way to fill up an Instagram. At some point we'll probably see that there are characters in the park too, like I saw Snoopy earlier today. Was hanging out, but they're doing social distancing, taking pictures though too, if you wanted to do that with people. Here goes, not going to get a good view of this just yet, but here goes up Top Gun. We'll try to get a better view of that after when we keep walking. I want to see if this Time Warp is going to go too. See, hanging. I love these roller coasters. Interesting that they got two of them together too. I don't know what overcame me when my son was much younger. We came here. We came here a lot actually, and we would go on. I think Behemoth was the only one. I don't think Leviathan had been. I forget when that came along, but I went on Behemoth with him, and right after getting off that ride, I said I shouldn't have done that. I don't like the monster roller coasters. These guys are, I don't know what they're wiping everything down. It's going to take them a while. I'll try to catch that after if I can, I guess, or not. They're sanitizing, like they're literally, I don't know if you could see them very well, but they're actually like sitting wiping down every seat, every restraint. Now we get a better look at Top Gun. Somebody's got to talk to them about replacing that speaker. The speaker's been blown for a while. Oh, Flight Deck. Oh, they changed the name. That makes sense. I think it was called Top Gun when Paramount had it, and I could be wrong about that. So they got to do their follow their protocols in between rides here. I'll catch it when they go, but you can see there's a lot of activity here, so it's not too terrible because with 25% capacity, it's not like you're having trouble getting anywhere, bumping into everybody constantly or any of that stuff. Oh no, Thrill Seeks, you had to make reservations, and we booked our reservations, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something like that. Pardon me if I'm missing much in the chat, I don't mean to. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Subway? I don't even know how to get here on public transit and this and that. Okay, here we go. I'm almost gonna miss it. Flight Deck. Well, they like it. All kinds of loops and twists and stuff here. Wow. Now they're really enjoying it, my goodness. So here's the question. If Thrill Seeks booked a trip to Canada to come to Canada's Wonderland, how many days would he have to stay for? Almost saw Leviathan going. Bungee cord's not going. Can't pay me to go on that. Yeah, who here would go on or has gone on one of these? So forgive me for the million things I'm probably missing while we're walking around. I'm going to go back to around where the others were. So off in the distance there you see the gate to, I forget what it's called, medieval something or something like that. That's where we were when we started. So I've done a very quick walk around the park. We'll get back over there and see what's happening. They were last in line for the bat. Kristen had texted me. You see all these gift shops and stuff. Pizza's our big pizza franchise. Canadian. Oh, how much is lemonade? I don't know if everybody's as fascinated with prices as I am. Can I do this without getting everybody stressed out? I gotta put my mask on. There you go. Let's just see if I can catch you a price in here. Maybe not so easy, eh? Okay, that's okay. Figure that out. I don't want to get everybody all stressed out with the camera. When I live stream like this, I hold the gimbal like way up high and everybody can see I'm filming. Obviously I'm wearing my Thrive Together shirt with the little play button on it, so it's very clear that I'm filming, even if people don't maybe know that I'm live right now, but that's okay. So then if somebody didn't want to be on camera, they could look away, and if they wanted to wave hello, they could. Anybody want to pay that water bill? Let's see if we can catch the Leviathan. No shortage in the lineup there buying those $13 hot dogs. But the problem is, when you come to a place like this, of course, you know that the prices are just like the highest, right? I can't imagine anywhere you'd pay more for a hot dog, which is fine, but you know that. So when we get whatever we get, whether it'll be probably funnel cakes or something, I will be paying whatever it costs. Medieval Fair is where we're going right now, this area. Oh, pardon me. If you remember when we started, so there's that theater. This is the way we came when we first got into the park. So when I say we'd already been here for an hour, hour and a half when we got here, we came through here. The good thing about coming to this side is that there's all kinds of rides all together. Pardon me. 4 or 5 things all at once here, or more. That big blue roller coaster is Leviathan. There again. Well, there's games everywhere, but Riptide's not operating. There goes Leviathan in the background there. Wonder if we'll see any of that. I don't know where's a good place to film that. That roller coaster is like not only high, but it spans such an area that it actually goes out into the parking lot. You like when you enter the park, you're actually walking under some of those supports. Again, the barrels are here. Spinnovator. Here goes another crew up Leviathan right now. Most of the coasters here have 2 cars, if that's what you call them. Thrill Seeks knows better than I do. Way too high for me. Anybody know this song? Because I don't. I thought it was all bubbly pop music. More people playing games now. A little bit farther into the afternoon, I guess. Now, on the app, it says that that's a 2-hour wait for Leviathan from this lineup here. Now, I don't know if that's accurate. And then here's a like refill station, right? If you get that drink pass. They got an arcade there. Actually, let's take a look. Always love an arcade. You ever ask me, Kevin, you've been working since you're 11 years old. Why are you not rich yet? This is the first reason. Arcades like this. Of course they didn't look like this, but you know, Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and all that stuff. Ah, Pong. I've never actually seen a Pong table, I don't think. I've seen them online, but I don't think I've actually seen it. Look at that. Huh. It's not deathly hot today though, so it's somewhere between 22 and 25. There's a tiny breeze, but there's been some cloud too, so you get a little bit of relief there. Back from whence we came. This thing's going back up again. Oh, pardon me. I don't know what it is that in theme parks, like I only care about roller coasters. I end up going on these other rides a lot, but I don't think of them when I'm on my way or planning. I don't know if your change can fall out of your pocket on that one. It's spinning too fast. Yeah. Me no likey wooden coasters. Souvenir theme park maps. Souvenir theme park map. Yeah, for sure. I'll go and see if I can get a couple. See if I can get a few. Like, we use the app, so it wouldn't have crossed my mind. But yeah, I'll see if I can get a hold of it. Probably at the front gates. I don't think any of us picked one up. I remember where on earth I am. Now, last I heard from Kristen, they were doing the bat. They must have been through that by now. So we'll follow the path where they likely are, and I'll probably... Oh, maybe she's on a ride because we haven't heard from her for a minute. Antoinette at Fun, thank you for coming in. Oh, Toy and Souvenir Marketplace. Here, I'm still wearing my mask. I forgot to take the thing off. Let's see what we got going on in here.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi, this is Anna.
Just chilling in one of these stores for a second here. I'm just gonna ask her if they have maps. I'm sure they don't, but I'll ask anyway. Interesting. This is all DC, I guess. Things like that. I'm hoping the bat's gonna go. This is worth waiting for if it comes. But there's a few rides around. I'll catch some action in a minute or two. Kristen comes back in the chat. We'll find out where she is. I'll try checking for a text.
It's on the other side of the bridge.
I did say I wasn't going to wait for action from these rides and things. So I'll look over here for a second because this one, I think that's still the fly, is it? It's going to go.
I think that looks like we can get on.
Shockwave. It's going to fling these people all over the place. When you see the attendants running, they're like very close to time, I think. Checking restraints and everything. You can see what I mean. They put a lot of detail into that. They're very, I use the word militant, but they really are here, or at least have always been that I've known. My son worked here too after. This thing's got to be ready to go. If the back gets ready to go before this, I'll move so that we can see it, but we'll have a look at what this thing's gonna do in a second. I'm dying. I got like no chance of shade anywhere here. I'm sweating a little bit. I keep forgetting to take the stupid mask off, and gosh, I'm sweating like crazy. But it's making the, we got sunscreen on and all that stuff. Gets in your eyes and gives you a nice burn. Okay, I think he's just about ready to run it. We good? Was the signal just bad because I went in that store? Because I'm on cellular, eh? Like, so the park has free Wi-Fi, but I'm not on it because I don't want to take the chance that it's too weak to hold the stream. Missed the bat, of course I did. You get to see it go backwards at least. Tried it.
Just a sport car.
Imagine going backwards. The brakes on that are pretty hardcore too. So now I'm gonna get over here back into the shade. I can stand for a second. We'll watch the shockwave. Well, the sun's about to set for you in 30 minutes. Sam, it's hours for us here. I think our sun sets around 9:30 now. So look at this thing. So this is just flipping you everywhere, eh? I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it. I don't know if it's pattern or like weight resistance or something. I don't know. It looks pretty free flowing. Two pineapples. You and me both on most of these now. There we go. Alright, I gotta find Kristen. See what she says. Lined up at the bat. Oh, she can't still be at the bat. So we've been on just about an hour now. I'm just gonna go, I don't know, maybe until the stream cuts off, either the battery or the sun or whatever. Oh, they're still in line for the bat. I can't believe I've been walking around for an hour. I have walked like lazily through the whole park and they're still lined up for this thing. Shows you. Now the truth of the matter is they were not already lined up by the time I got moving, probably 10 to 15 minutes after, so been about a 45-minute wait. I wonder how long they're gonna be. I wonder if I can catch some more action. They're not coming out anytime soon. Go back and see what I can catch from Yukon Striker. Oh, that Canadian music too. So that is that